Emily, there is a queue of people and your shift was supposed to start 20 minutes ago. Where are you? Who is this? Now is not the time to play dumb, Emily. I am not in the mood. Are we sure it's not you that's playing dumb? Whoever you are. What do you mean, whoever I am? This is your manager? Karen? Karen, we have been over this. You haven't been my manager in about 3 years. At least. And we've been through this, Emily. What don't you understand about once a manager, always a manager? It's not that I don't understand it, it's just not a fucking thing. Emily, you do not swear at your manager like that. How dare you? It's a good thing you aren't my fucking manager then. You're going a very good way about getting a disciplinary, Emily. Do you want that? Oh no, a disciplinary at the workplace I don't work at. How terrifying. Emily, it's very busy, okay? I don't see the issue here. You used to work here, you can work here again. Now. 20 minutes ago. But normally when you hand your notice in and, don't work at the place for 3 years, it's not custom to just go back when demanded to, Karen. But it's busy. We should always be able to call on old members of staff. I thought we said we were a family. I thought we were a team. Oh yeah, I do remember you saying that a lot. It's not fucking true, though. Look, Karen, you're short-staffed. Maybe just hire some more people. It's not my problem. And it isn't my problem that you haven't worked here for years, okay? Just come in, get updated with all the new systems and the new drinks and everything else, and get on with it. It's not hard. I would rather shit in my hands and clap. Bye-bye, Karen. So, Emily, after this interview, I think that you'd be a great fit here, so I'd like to offer you the job. Oh, that's great, Karen. I'm excited to get started. That's great. We can't wait to have you on board. I'm just going to get your number so that I can pop you into the work WhatsApp group because you can chat with everyone else, and if you need things covered or we need to get hold of you. Oh, I'd prefer not to be in any big old work group chats like that. Do we have an online portal like where we get the rota and stuff? Well, yes, of course we can send you the rotas directly, but I just think it's best that you're in that WhatsApp group because we're a bit like a family here, so it's just good to be able to contact you on a casual kind of basis like that on the group chat. Oh, no thank you. If you do need to get in contact with me, by all means just call me directly, but I'm not really a fan of those work group chats. Well, it's a part of your job, Emily. Look, my last workplace didn't have the WhatsApp groups and they really enjoyed that because it gave us kind of our own privacy outside of work hours, because I find that those work groups they go all the time, and even if you're not at work, you can't help but look in. So it's just good to have that separation from work, Separation from work? Really, Emily? I'm confused as to why you don't want to prove yourself. What? Well, you're new here, so you should want to impress all the managers, impress the rest of your team, pick up shifts and stuff, so I just don't understand why you don't want to be in the work group chat. Look, by all means, I don't have a problem with people having my number, if they need to contact me for cover and stuff, but just keep me out of the work groups. It's not a big deal. Well, it's actually a prerequisite of your job to be in these work group chats. It is actually in your contract. Okay, well, thank you for the job offer. I will be declining. Because of a WhatsApp group, really, Emily? Actually, it's because you said we are like a family here, and I tend to find that when people say that, they're a sociopath, so I'm just gonna leave. Emily, it's Karen from the pub. Karen, I can't really talk right now. Did you get my text? Well, that's what I've called to talk to you about. Well, this is really convenient timing, isn't it? Excuse me? Look, I don't know what you're pretending to have wrong with you here, but it's very convenient that you've ended up in hospital right as I'm about to go on holiday tomorrow. Don't you think, Emily? Karen, I've been sick as a dog for the last 3 days and my temperature is up over 40. There's something wrong. You couldn't have just waited. You couldn't have just waited 2 weeks till I was back off of holiday. You had to do this to me. Yeah, sorry, I can't really schedule in my deadly infections. It's more of a first come, first serve kind of thing. But we need to come to some sort of solution here. That doesn't mean that I'm going to completely lose out on my holiday. Funnily enough, Karen, it's not even anywhere near my priority list, your holiday. See, I knew this. I knew we never should have hired you because you're not a team player. I knew something like this was going to happen. You caught me, Karen. It was all part of my master plan. For the last year I've been working at the pub, I've been conspiring to get a really nasty infection so you can't go to Benidorm. That's all I've been thinking about for the last year, honestly. So when can we expect you back then? Tomorrow? The day after? Definitely, surely not Monday. You don't need that long. Okay, I think you might need to send an ambulance to the pub because when she finds out I have a 3-week sick note, she might spontaneously combust. Hi, Emily. How are you feeling? The surgery went really well, I guess, and you're feeling better. Yeah, 100%. That's what I like to hear. Anyway, we're in a bit of a predicament right now. Unfortunately, we had to get rid of Martha. So we are going to need you to come in and cover all of Martha's shifts over the next couple of weeks, Emily, if that's okay. Karen, you already know I have a sick note until May. So I can't. Oh yes, the little sick note issue. Well, I found a way around it. And because I know you just want to come back and help your team out. So basically, we don't pay you for any of the work you do in the next couple of weeks. And then it doesn't count as work, so it won't be going against your sick note. What do you think? Yeah, you sound really excited about the prospect of not paying me for work. Well, it's a great solution, isn't it? Win-win. Everyone wins in this situation. Yeah, I'm about to have all my bandages changed and be sponge bathed because I can't walk. But yeah, I'll see you at work for my double tomorrow, Karen. Well, that was easy. Morning, Jay, because Emily is back. What do you mean she's not here? Yes, I'm aware she's not long out of surgery, but we've come up with an arrangement, okay? She said she'd be here. Emily, I don't know why I'm getting your answering machine. Thought we made an agreement. Look, you've never been late before. I suggest we don't start now, okay? And if you're not in within the next 20 minutes, I'm gonna have to talk about a disciplinary, okay? Because that is misconduct being so late, okay? She'll be here. She will be here. She has to be here. Emily! We're approaching very late now. Emily, you're supposed to be contactable on your phone at all times, okay? This is now the 15th call that you haven't picked up this morning, okay? Emily, you are now 3 hours late for your mandatory volunteer shift, okay? We're really struggling and it's your fault. Honestly, you can't get the staff these days. I swear, no one wants to work. I hope you're happy, Emily, because you didn't come in for your volunteer shift. We had to close the pub because we didn't have enough staff. And the team didn't have me this morning because I spent my day trying to contact you because you couldn't make it in for your mandatory volunteer shift. Emily, thanks for joining us on this meeting. It's actually going to be quite a difficult meeting. I think there are some things that we need to discuss. All right, is this a disciplinary meeting? Because I thought this was just my back to work meeting after I've been in hospital. It is your back to work meeting, but there's also some other things we need to discuss. Yes, but if it is a disciplinary meeting, you need to let me know before so that I can have someone with me if I want it. Emily, the only reason you would have someone with you is if you've done something wrong. Well, actually, it's in case you say anything crazy, but let's get into this, okay, Emily? I don't have a lot of time. So, 3 weeks away. Yes, that is what the doctor recommended. Convenient. What I did want to discuss with you, Emily, is your conduct whilst you were on sick leave. My conduct where when I was on sick leave? I was on sick leave, I wasn't at work, so you want to discuss my conduct at work whilst I wasn't at work? Emily, if I need to get a hold of you, you need to be available, okay? Okay, can you just get to the point? What's happened? What are you talking about? Okay, piece of evidence number 1 is I tried to contact you 7 different times on the 4th of April. Not a single one of those calls were picked up, and actually, they were never returned. So I haven't actually heard from you since the 4th of April. Yeah, the 4th of April was when I went into hospital. So no, I wasn't answering work calls. And you see the problem with that? No. Well, that's why we're having this disciplinary meeting, Emily. Hello? Emily, it's Karen. What do I owe the audacity? Just calling to inform you there's been a rota change. Okay, so this time you can't moan at me that you didn't have enough notice for this rota change, okay? So you're going to be on a bit of a different shift on Thursday. Okay, instead of a Thursday 6 till close, you'll be doing an AFD. An AFD? This really is your first hospitality job, isn't it, Emily? Basically, you'll come in and open at 7:30 in the morning when we open, and then you'll stay, you'll work throughout the day, and then you'll close at 1:30 in the morning. So I'm in all fucking day. You do know what it means. Right. I can't do that. It's not a matter of if you can do it or if you can't do it. It's on the rota, Emily. Oh, I mean, I'm working until 1:30 in the morning on Wednesday night, so I can't come in at 7:30. Oh, right, I see. And why not? That's not enough time between shifts, Karen. What do you mean, not enough time? But what do you deem as enough time then, Emily? It's not what I deem as enough time. It's a law, Karen. A law. A law. Okay, and what is this law then, Emily? that you need to have 11 hours between shifts or else it's illegal. Oh, that almost sounds real. That almost sounds like you didn't completely make that up, Emily. Almost! You almost had me. I didn't make it up. It's the law. 11 hours between shifts. So if I finish at 1:30 in the morning, I'm not coming in until 12:30, Karen. But you're on a double. You're on an AFD, so you start at 7:30. No, I don't, because that would be illegal. You can't put that on a rota because I can't legally do that. Why has no one else brought this to my attention before? I think they have. I just think you ignore them and tell them that they're making that rule up. I can pull up the government website if you'd like. That's very dramatic, Emily. I'm sure you could have created a fake website just to prove your point, but I'm just not going to entertain it, okay? You don't tell me how to write a rota, okay? No, but the law is trying to. You're just not listening, Karen. Emily, I don't want to hear any back chat, okay? Okay, would you like to hear the sound of a lawsuit? Okay, Emily, I'm pleased to tell you we're going to offer you the minimum wage position. Oh, that's great. I'm very excited. It's going to be great. I can't wait to start. You could show a little more enthusiasm. I'm giving you a minimum wage job in a very busy, stressful environment. Woo! Okay, so tomorrow when you come back in for your first shift, I'm going to need you to bring your passport, your driver's license, your birth certificate, a bill, your mother's maiden name and all of her information, as well as the deed to your house, the deed to your car, and your firstborn son. Okay, sure, I can get all of that except for the birth certificate. I don't have one. You have to have a birth certificate, Emily. Oh no, I understand. So I did have one. Unfortunately, there was a fire and it got lost, so I don't actually have one. You can't work without a birth certificate, Emily. No, trust me, it's fine, it's completely legal. It will just be that I have every other document but the birth certificate. But it's perfectly legal for me to work on my passport and my driver's license. Emily, payroll need your birth certificate. You won't get paid. You can work, but you won't get paid. Well, no, I will get paid because it's completely legal. It's not a problem, Karen. Everyone else that has ever worked here has provided me with a birth certificate, so why would you be special? Because everyone else probably still had their birth certificate. I don't have mine. That's what I'm trying to let you know. But everyone else has a birth certificate, so why should you be any different? Because everyone else still has their birth certificate. I just don't have mine anymore. I don't know. I just don't think payroll are going to be very happy with this. So we're just going to need to... You're just going to have to carry on working. Or unpaid. Yeah, unpaid. And then we'll get to payday and we'll see what payroll says about the birth certificate thing. But I'm sure they're going to say no. Well, no, then I probably just won't take the job, Karen. Emily, you should be thankful I'm giving you this minimum wage position. For no money! It's not minimum wage. It's no wage.